Well, the People's History Museum has been on this site that we're standing in now, the Pump House. It opened here in 1994, and this is a kind of historic site. It's an old Edwardian pumping station supplying water for Manchester. But the museum outgrew this site, and it also had a conservation studio and archive on another site in Manchester. And the project here is to bring the two together. So not only to utilise this historic site, but to build a fantastic new building connected to it. And so everything the visitors came to see is in one place. Well, the museum covers 200 years in the story of the campaign for democracy and people's rights in Britain. And this is a story that everybody has quite a strong opinion about. Some museum comments books are simply full of how nice the cafe was or what a good visit it was. Our comments books seem to be full of people having a discussion about the story of the museum. So we've tried to capture that in the new museum. You'll find ways that you can put your opinions onto YouTube, you can write your comments if you want, you can email them, you can even go right back to the low-tech way of chalking them on a blackboard so someone else can reply to them. So I think in that way, this is a museum which is really starting a debate about where we are now, and particularly if you think that fewer and fewer people are actually bothering to vote anymore, and we hope this might make them think about that again. As a former chair of our trustees used to say, the vote didn't fall off the Christmas tree. It had to be won. And a lot of that story of winning the vote for ordinary people actually originates in Manchester. Think of the suffragettes, think of the Peterloo massacre, think of the Chartists. There's been a great deal of campaigning for rights for ordinary people that's based in our radical city. I think it's a great city. I spent a short period of time living in London, not very nice at the time, didn't have much money, which didn't help, but this is a really good city. There is so much to see and do in this city. I love the feel of the culture, I love its kind of radical sort of edge. I like the fact that it's a very welcoming city. It's a strange thing, but there's no massively distinctive accent here. So wherever you come from, you feel welcome in the city. You can become a Mancunian within a few years, and that's what I really like about Manchester.